Hello and greetings to my YouTube family. It's a pleasure meeting with all of you today. Thank you for visiting my channel. My name is Gwen, also known as Earth Angel G. All these life lesson videos that I bring to you, they all come to us directly from the universe. So we're going to get started as usual with reciting the 23rd Psalms. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Making me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Again, all these life lesson videos come to us from the universe. So give thanks for the visuals that we have to go along with the messages. I ask that you all subscribe to my channel. And if any of the videos offer you anything helpful, I ask you hit that thumbs up button. And I welcome all comments. Today's life lesson video is speaking of someone who is stubborn, rigid in their approach. Their definition of success and happiness is only determined by outer appearances and not by true values that security and stability brings. They're financially in depth, obsessed with wealth and status, and stubborn. Indicates meeting someone who earns more than they do or is of higher status than they are and will try to use a person who is a slob. They are lazy, bad in business, or has poor judgment. Bad only because it can represent a failed company or the destruction or fall of a corporation or a dynasty. A reminder to focus on organization and prioritization in your thinking. It can indicate the need to adopt a more flexible attitude in life, and you should shift your focus from control to self-discipline, where it could represent a loss of control over a situation or failure to achieve your end goal. It can also represent someone who is rigid, stubborn, and unyielding, and tend to identify yourself by your outer accomplishments. Representing self-delusion, you are a dreamer who is both excited and afraid of the things that you see in your unconscious. You may be indulging in wishful thinking, living in a dream world. It narrates the materialistic tendencies of the current world. Your desire to choose the correct path, the perfect path, can make things feel overly muddled and confusing. You must use your intuition to decide. Our outcomes are not always set in stone. Passion is the fuel that powers the engine of your ambitions, but it must be channeled wisely or it will consume you. Let your heart guide you to choose the meaningful over the superficial. This is about making proactive choices, a scenario of having multiple choices in life, each representing its own set of possibilities. However, these options are not always straightforward and require careful consideration. Your task is to know when being a dreamer serves you and when it prevents you from grasping onto something solid. If your natural method of dealing with disagreement is avoiding any kind of conflict by getting away from it, sometimes it can be a good thing. Other times it can lead to issues that grew up inside of you. Dealing with individuals who may be struggling with their insecurities call for understanding and compassion and repressing your anger and frustration, letting conflicts and battles quickly come to an end. If you compromise, there is no way to completely overcome the competitive environment. You may have to learn to pace yourself, Trust your instincts so you can avoid doing things with irreversible consequences. You are advised to avoid conflict. We have a choice in how we communicate with others. It is not conflict that is the problem, but how we deal with conflict. Once you are aware that you are acting in a certain way because of negative emotions, you can forgive yourself, then consequently choose to change your action. The time is now. Take the leap of faith. Even if you don't feel 100% ready, allow yourself to do this. Others may not understand, but you must do what is right for you. It is an indicator of newness as well as purity and open-hearted energy of a child. Symbolizes the embrace of new beginnings. It tells you to believe in yourself and follow your heart, no matter how crazy or foolish your impulses. It's an omen of new possibilities and curious risks. It's about beginning of all kinds, big new starts in life, home, job, relationships, a new spiritual journey. It isn't about conscious will. It's not about knowing or having set a specific goal. It's about first steps, being absolute in the moment, here and now, ready to start. Enter into an exchange of trust with the universe. You place your faith in the universe and in your own self together, a magical combination. It represents an open slate for the future. It encourages optimism, curiosity as you embark on a new adventure, and it symbolizes loyalty, protection, and guidance to help you explore the unknown. Confidence. Repressing your emotions and withdrawing from the outside world because you fear what may happen if you were to confront your feelings head on, especially when dealing with a boss or a manager who has become a bit of a tyrant. They are controlling, manipulative, and in the extreme and negative abuser, and appears adrift in life and is not anchored to a particular person or a purpose. An extremely manipulative, controlling force that will attack you emotionally can be an excessive alcoholic who uses alcohol to cope, as it stands for being too sensitive and overreacting based on their emotions, bitterly holding a grudge or some hatred without their natural propensity for forgiveness and blessing, manipulative and jealous and want to own people and harvest love as if it is something that can be bought. They are also very selfish. The attributes of this person could be becoming too much to the point of causing harm, and they start to lose their cool at work. They are facing emotional challenges or creative blocks. You're advised to look for connections in your life. One, in relationship, it denotes a perfect union, proposal, engagement, and marriage. It stands for passion and intimacy. It whispers of romance and love, bliss and attraction, and the unity of the like-hearted. It signifies a union of souls. The relationship is going excellently throughout the year, symbolizes a mutual beneficial partnership, representing the emotional connections and partnerships and the coming together of two souls, seeing a person for who they are and understanding them on every level. It shouts about love, positive relationships, and togetherness, and suggests a life full of close bonds, good friendship, and mutual love. There's real intimacy in the relationship, and you know and understand each other. A joining of two people in harmony mostly, and the sharing and growth that you experience through your connection. This means that two partners function as one whole, and they are easily able to sense each other's needs and wants. Embrace the opportunity to start out on a new journey or a project and see where it takes you. You have the freedom to do what you love and what you want. You're someone who loves adventures and loves to try new things. Free spirit who carries infectious enthusiasm into your situation. Unpolished and exuberant creative energy will help you with your new idea and inspiration, as well as the beginning stages of your journey or action plan. A messenger bringing you opportunities full of passion and limitless potential, bursting with enthusiasm for literally anything and everything that comes your way, with good fortune of youthful creativity. Someone who has just had a brilliant idea and is wondering how to set it about. They hold their ideas out in front of them and watch how, with fire and that spark of creativity. It is pure condensed energy that is raw and pure. Your desire to expand your spiritual mind. It represents inspiration and new ideas. The inclination to give anything and everything a go with energy. Anyone who wants to learn how to make something happen, especially in academics, romantic, and professional areas of their life. By going into a cocoon like a butterfly and opening up your third eye, getting in touch with your purpose in life in a peaceful, still place, reflects withdrawal, getting away and shifting the focus inwardly so that healing and recovery can take place, and praying as a sign of rest. It's time to gather new strength and prepare to face a new challenge. You need to slow down and listen to your inner wisdom. You need solitude and sanctuary. It calls for deep rest and a quiet regeneration of our bodies, mind, and spirit. The urge to keep your own counsel. There may be too much fear and hostility in the environment. So, trials of some kind, but the feeling of peace and stillness. It's also about quieting the mind here, though it is purely about rest. Like our bodies, our minds need rest in order to recuperate. Rest, contemplation, and quiet preparation signifies a break or a need for a break for normal life. Represent order and stability, rest, relaxation, and recuperation in a place where you can find solace. Take a time out and relax, regroup, refocus. Relax first, though, then reconnect with yourself. In Proverbs 12:15-17, a stubborn fool considers his own way the right one, but a person who listens to advice is wise. 16. When a stubborn fool is irritated, he shows it immediately, but a sensible person hides the insult. And 17. A truthful witness speaks honestly, but a lying